In the dimly lit corridors of the secluded sleep clinic, Dr. Lane prepares for another night of experiments, unaware of the darkness that lurks within its walls. Each patient carries their own haunting memories, shadows of trauma that have settled deep in their minds. As the clock ticks closer to midnight, the air thickens with tension and unspeakable dread. The first patient, Mark, drifts off into a restless slumber. He begins to twitch, murmuring fragmented words. Unbeknownst to him, a sinister presence stirs, feeding on his memories of guilt and anguish. In his sleep, he rises and wanders the clinic, the line between reality and nightmare blurring beyond recognition. Meanwhile, Sarah, plagued by her own nightmares, stirs in her room. With closed eyes, she relives the tragic event that altered her life forever. Her emotions unravel as she loses herself in the shadows of her past, and the whispers grow louder, urging her to confront the horrors she has long repressed. Dr. Lane notices the eerie behaviors during her rounds, a chilling pattern beginning to emerge among her patients. Each night, their sleepwalking escalates, filled with ritualistic undertones. She journals her observations, determined to find a solution, unaware that she is also being watched by the malevolent force. Late into the night, screams echo through the clinic as a patient loses control. The staff rushes to contain the chaos. Underneath the panic lies an unsettling realization: each scream is a revelation, a dark secret clawing its way to the surface, threatening to spill out into the waking world. Desperate to understand, Dr. Lane dives deeper into her research, uncovering the clinic's past. Rumors of a botched experiment linger like ghosts among the staff. She begins to see connections between the patient's traumas and the clinic's hidden history. She fears that the entity may be tied to something far greater than she imagined. Caught in a web of suspicion, Dr. Lane confronts her own fears after experiencing terrifying visions during her sleep. Her subconscious reveals a truth she cannot ignore: a reckoning is coming, one that will challenge her sanity and determination to save her patients. As the full moon rises, the clinic becomes a maelstrom of chaos. Patients act out their worst fears, transforming the hallways into a nightmare realm. Each soul seeks liberation from their anguish, but the dark force transforms their cries into violent actions, leaving Dr. Lane scrambling for answers. In a desperate attempt to save them, Dr. Lane attempts an unorthodox therapy session, hoping to draw the entity out and confront it. She gathers the patients, urging them to face their buried traumas together. Can they reclaim their agency, or will the darkness claim them all? With time running out, Dr. Lane realizes that to end the nightmares, she must confront her own past. As she does, she discovers the source of the malevolence, a link back to her own childhood that could either free them or doom them forever. In a climactic showdown, secrets are unveiled, and the entity is confronted. The patients stand united, breaking the chains of their fears. As dawn breaks, a new light of hope emerges, but the restless whispers remind them that darkness may never be fully extinguished. The clinic stands silent, the whispers fading into a memory as survivors begin to find healing. Dr. Lane looks at her transformed patients, knowing the journey ahead is long but filled with possibilities. The past has changed them, but it has also given them the strength to face whatever comes next.